Hey guys, it's Paul. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is the Samsung Q70T, one of Samsung's QLED lineup of 2020, and this is the 82 version of this TV. Setting up this TV is actually fairly simple. I mean, as long as you skip through most of the unnecessary stuff. But while you're setting up the TV, make sure you connect the TV to your home Wi-Fi. That's gonna help you along the line. So after setting up the TV, I noticed that the TV runs on some kind of Android, and I really love the menu system. The menu system is actually very simple to navigate. To even make things easier, you can connect this TV to your smartphone as long as your TV is connected to the same Wi-Fi as your phone. Like I said, while setting up the TV, even if you don't do any other thing, make sure you connect your TV to the Wi-Fi. So all you have to do to control your TV with your smartphone is to download an application called SmartThings. And once you connect the TV to your smartphone, it's very easy to navigate anything on this TV. You can turn off the TV and turn on the TV with your smartphone, which is actually very good. This TV also has support for voice control. Like while you're setting up the TV, it's gonna give you the option to set up to either Google Assistant, Bixby, or Alexa. There's a button on the remote control that's gonna allow you to control your TV with your voice once you set up the voice control. Now let's move on to picture quality of this TV. First of all, I'm gonna say I'm not a TV expert, but one thing I can say is that I know what looks good, I know what looks bad, and I know what looks meh. And I'm gonna tell you, this TV actually looks really good. So it's a quantum dot TV, QLED. It's able to produce very sharp colors, very accurate colors, and bright colors too, which is actually very amazing. The black levels on this TV is surprisingly good. If I'm to rate this TV, I'm gonna give this TV a 7.8. Even though it's a QLED TV, the black levels on this TV is very good. Like really good. And you know the craziest thing about this TV doesn't have local dimming zone, which is actually crazy. Local dimming zone is like a feature that these companies add to this TV, especially on LED backlit TV, to allow the LED to dim the dark part of the TV, which is going to enable the TV to produce very deep blacks. But even though this TV is not an OLED TV and it doesn't have local dimming zone, the black levels on this TV is really amazing. Now when it comes to color accuracy, well, the color is very accurate. Well, until you compare it side by side to another TV. And I'm not saying that the color is terrible or something like that. That's just how it is with TVs in general. Like the TV you have right now is color accurate until you compare it side by side to another TV. Then you're gonna be like, oh, the red looks pinkish, or the yellow looks bluish and stuff like that. But looking at this TV right now, red looks like red to me, black looks like black to me, well, close to black. Yellow looks like yellow to me, and pink looks like pink to me. It's pretty accurate to me. So when it comes to color accuracy, this TV is pretty color accurate. Now let's move on to viewing angles. The viewing angles on this TV is actually decent. I mean, it's not the best, but I'm pretty surprised on how good the viewing angles on this TV. This TV just amazes me. Now let's move on to brightness. This TV is not actually the brightest TV I've ever seen. Like, I'm not complaining because my room is actually very dark. Like, turning on this TV is almost like opening the window in the morning. But if you have a very lit room or something like that, like a room with multiple windows, well, I can see you struggling to see the contents of this TV. Now, the only type of people I wouldn't recommend this TV to are people that plan to buy this TV and place it in a very lit room, like a room with just glass. I wouldn't recommend this TV. It's not the brightest. I mean, it's not terrible, but in a very lit area, you're gonna struggle to see the content. Now, this TV has support for HDR, but due to the fact that this TV is not very bright, this TV is actually missing some pop to it. It's not terrible, but it supports HDR. Now, when it comes to the sound the TV makes, personally, I don't really have a problem with the sound the TV makes because I'm only using this TV for gaming. If I was using it for like cinematic movies and all that stuff, I would recommend you to buy like a sound bar or something. But me personally, I don't really need a sound bar. I'm comfortable with the sound the TV makes. Now, this TV also has a cool feature called ambience mode. This feature allows the TV to match the environment it's being placed in. And this feature is actually very cool. With this feature, this TV can serve as like an artificial window or something like that. It's actually very cool. And again, it's also customizable. You can put in any picture you want. you can do any color and anything. This feature is actually very cool. Let's move on to gaming, which is pretty much the main reason why I bought this TV in the first place. Now, this TV comes with 4 HDMI ports, and one of them is HDMI 2.1. And if you're familiar with HDMI 2.1, it has the ability to support the bandwidth of 4K HDR at up to 120 frames per second. And luckily, this TV supports 4K 120 frames per second with variable refresh rate. Like, gaming on this TV is just a breeze. So I pretty much bought this TV for the PS5, and I'm really enjoying the gaming experience of this TV. It supports 4K HDR at 120 frames per second. The motion is very smooth thanks to 120 frames per second. I pretty much believe that this TV is actually the best TV for the PS5 or the Xbox X or S. Like, gaming on this TV is probably the best experience I've ever had. It might be due to the fact that the TV is 82 inches and it's just very wide, but the graphics on this TV, the colors, the motion and everything just sits well for me. Like, really good. So the reason why I said this is the best option for the PS5 or the Xbox X or S is the price. The 55-inch version of this TV actually costs less than $900, and for the features you get in 4K HDR, the bright colors, the deep blacks, 120 frames per second, variable refresh rates, I mean, what more can you ask for? I'm going to recommend the 55-inch version of this TV because for some reason 55 inches could be $800 and 65 inches is almost like $2,000. Like, the ratio doesn't really make sense for me. So the best value you can get from the Q70T is from the 55-inch version of this TV. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys taking your time to watch my video. It's been your boy Levin, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.